Okay, now Dewey, aka Lloyd, has been resuscitated. He continues to drain our pockets. And now I'm here to look for the department store. I thought that was it. There it is down there. Turns out I was just at the restaurant because of the glass counter. That's how I know it's for food. Probably need to get some cash. I'm not certain that we'll purchase anything, but it would be good to have just in case. And of course we can deposit it as well. We do have a full inventory. We have a ridiculous amount of bombs from last episode, which I guess I suppose I should open up this episode. So hello, and welcome back to LP's Let's Play EarthBound Beginnings. Last time, we kind of moseyed around the Duncan factory for like 8 hours. I don't know that we actually accomplished anything there. I feel like we explored every single nook and cranny of it, and we found one interesting area, and it was in the topmost, westernmost area of the factory. There was this room with a rocket and 2 rocket stands. We also picked up some bombs that, when looked at, said that perhaps only Dewey, also known as Lloyd, for those of you EarthBound Beginning fans, that only he could use them. So my guess, hey look, so we can buy an aluminum bat or a boomerang. The aluminum bat is new. I don't think I've had one of those, but the boomerang is more expensive, therefore better. Can we just get that? Can Dewey use that? Oh, I don't have space. Can I sell something to you? No? Oh boy. Well maybe what if I do it like this? Let's try and sell you a bomb. Can I eat it? I'm just gonna drop it. I don't feel good about this, but I just want the space. And watch me not even be able to give Dewey the boomerang. That would be sad. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so the bombs, when you look at them, say, perhaps only Dewey can use this. So my thought process is that we could take him, with some bombs, of course, back up to that room with the rocket and the rocket stands, and then perhaps we might be able to arm them with Dewey. I don't know that that's the goal here, but that's the only other thing I have left in my brain as far as, well, potential solutions to our stagnation problem here. There's nothing else. Okay, so it seems that the sporting equipment was the only floor that had anything neat. I mean, maybe the variety goods, actually. I don't remember there being a variety goods floor on the other Podunk mall. A ruler? $22. Wow. That's like $1.60 per inch. That's incredible. Stun gun, rope, and a rappel ring. So that's cool. Not only sold in Magicant, but the stun gun. Fascinating. What child doesn't need a taser? Well, I mean, children that are getting into things that we're getting into probably could use a good taser or two. But we have no room. And I'm going to try this one more time. I guess I'm going to have to drop another bomb. Actually, no. Dewey, feast on the force capsule. Yeah. Very good. You see, we also got a couple different capsules from the Duncan factory. The force capsule, obviously, as you just saw. But then we also got, I think, like a speed capsule and a wisdom capsule and maybe one more. I wanted to give them all to Dewey, but unfortunately we were lugging around Dewey's lifeless carcass for much of last episode, and as such, we're not able to feed him any of the good juices. So, yeah, here we're at. He gets the one force capsule. Anyways, I'm going to head back over to the Duncan factory and back into the rocket room. Bag lady draws near. Okay, I'm back just real quick because who is this? Is this Lloyd's mother? She's horrifying. Look at her teeth. Look at her eyes. Look at her biceps. Good God, she's jacked. Okay, well, let's kill her and get to the factory. But Bag Lady uttered threatening words. This is Karen. She says she's going to speak to our manager. See you later, Karen. There was a Franklin badge. Whoa, hey now. Okay, I'm lost, clearly. But a Franklin badge. Okay, we're going to get rid of the wooden bat. I'm sorry, we'll never need it, I don't think. It's weaker than the 2 items that he currently has. So can we give him a Franklin badge? I mean, he's not like size sensitive or anything like that, but nothing happened. Goodness, that's too bad. That would have been nice so that he might have been able to, well, maybe he can because I don't have it equipped, do I? Yeah, no, I just hold it. Okay, well, that's still potentially good because the Benjamin Franklin badge, it's imbued with the essence of, at this point, long deceased president, and it will reflect PSI attacks, PK attacks. Occasionally, or always, I'm not sure how it works, but sometimes it will reflect them. And that's going to be good to have, especially for someone like Dewey, who is not necessarily the strongest. We've done our best in leveling him and giving him the proper equipment to succeed. Like you saw at the beginning of this episode, we went and got him a boomerang. Last episode, if you didn't watch it, we went and back to Magicant and got him like a magic ring and a magic coin and stuff like that. So any little bit of help we can give the Dewmeister here is A-okay with me, really, because I am, quite frankly, sick of paying his medical bills. We've spent, what is it now? It's got to be over 500 because 125 each time. He's died at least 4 times. So, yeah, I don't know, but I am ready to have him survive so that we can hopefully find this place. As I remember it, how we got to the rocket room was to essentially just go up, just to ascend as high as possible. And so that's what I've been trying to do. And I wasn't going to snap back into the action. I wasn't going to stop the cut forward until I was there. But at this point, I've been rummaging around in this factory now for at least like 10-15 minutes. And I did come across, obviously, the Franklin badge, so that was worth showing you. But now that I'm back, I guess I'm back, and we're just gonna figure out where we're going together. Thankfully, Dewey is leveled up, so that's only going to help. I really need him to stay alive for however long this journey is going to be. Like I said, he is the one thing I have not tested, at least in this room. I mean, there's probably a great many things I could be doing, but I am curious to see if he can use those bombs on the rocket stands. And what's with Dewey being the only one capable? I understand he's like very intelligent, right? He's studying to be a computer scientist or a software engineer or something along those lines, but that doesn't necessarily imply rocket engineering skills, does it? I would think that maybe Ninten with his psychic abilities could, I don't know, tap into the mind of this deranged scientist that keeps bothering us, and then he would have the knowledge of what exactly to do with these rockets, or how to use them, really. But then again, how difficult to use are rockets? I don't know. I'm not a very close friend of rockets. I've never actually met them, so I don't know what their buttons to press are, so to speak. The only rockets I am any amount of familiar with are like bottle rockets. And those do not take any sort of user guide to function. More or less a flame source applied to them, and you're good. When I was a child, actually, like 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, I had some neighborhood friends, and we were really into bottle rockets. Well, we were really into fires, but more on that later. And we would shoot off bottle rockets throughout the neighborhood until we got in trouble, and then we had to seclude ourselves. We had to fall back a little bit, and we went into the fields by the houses that we lived at, and there was this little kind of like creek sort of thing. It was like a man-made creek. It was actually kind of gross. It was like a sewer thing, but we played in and around it, and we would light our bottle rockets off there. Well, eventually, the bottle rockets did not serve the same level of excitement that they had once had, so we began taking our old toys and bringing them there, and we would stuff them full of bottle rockets, and we would blow them up. And then soon enough, that wasn't fun anymore, and we would just start fires. Total delinquent 12-year-olds. We would just start fires in the middle of this field. And it was a dry field, too. Looking back on it, terrible, terrible choices. We could have done some really awful things accidentally. if the fire department had not been called. I remember there was one day specifically, where I had to go to some sort of like family event. I think I had to go see my grandpa or something. I don't remember. But I couldn't go for our daily Pyromaniac Festival. And when I got back, I got a call from my friend, and he was like, dude, we're never doing that again. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's going on? I'm so excited to go blow things up with you tomorrow. Apparently, someone saw like the smoke in the field from our shenanigans, or rather their shenanigans that day, and they called the fire department. The fire department drove their truck up through the field. There's not like roads or anything, and pulled up on our friends, and yeah, they got, I don't think they actually got like arrested or anything or any tickets, but they had to go to some like fire education class for like the rest of summer. And I missed out on that, but I still learned the lesson that they did. And the lesson is, start fires where you're not going to be found. And I think we found our way here. We did. Awesome. So can you like do something here, Mr. Dude? No? Can we like, can you use this on here? What about this one? Ooh, hey, aim on the rock. Okay, 1, 2, 3, fire! Dewey already knew exactly what he was doing. He got up here and was like, all right, ready, set, go. Aim, fire at the rock. The Rock. What's the Rock? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Have we started a war with the celebrities? No, he actually probably means the rock that was blocking the railroad, right? Am I just imagining that? I feel like someone I spoke to in town said that there was a rock on the railroad. I didn't show it at the beginning of this episode, but I did talk to a few more people inside Marysville. They were all people I had spoken to prior, people at the school, people around the hospital, stuff like that. And there was mention of a rock on the railroad. I didn't really pay it any mind, but I guess that will be the next place we investigate. Of course, we're going to want to go heal, because Dewey is assuredly going to die soon, or we're going to just be out of pee-pee juice after healing a million times. So, with all that said, I am going to snap forward to now being out of the factory. This place is like the island from Lost, so there's no leaving, it seems. It took me like 25 minutes just to figure out which way to go. We almost freaking died on a number of occasions, but we made it, and it's fine. We're just going to have to go back down to Marysville to heal. I think we can do that at the hospital, right? Prior to this, I've exclusively been, eating sushi at Ninten's home. And I hope that's not the only way that we can replenish, our full HP and PP. But we'll see. And then after that, I am going to investigate the train tracks. Like I said, obviously when we blew up the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I think that there was a rock blocking the train tracks. So I guess I'm just going to travel north alongside them and see what there is. If I remember correctly, maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, when I was coming up north here looking and finding the factory, there actually was a rock. There was a big old boulder on top of the train tracks, and I don't know if that's the one that we were talking about, but we'll find that out soon enough. In the meantime, you might notice that Dewey, aka Lloyd, I wish I would have known their names prior to the starting of this LP. All I knew was Ninten. I didn't even know that there are multiple characters. I guess I kind of did. I knew that there's a party system. You didn't take on this adventure alone. But I did not know the names of them, not at all. Because there's Dewey, of course, right? Then there is a young girl and one more boy. And I think I named the girl Beano. And the other boy, I wanted to name him George, but apparently George is the name of a character already existing in the game. So I believe I named him Henry. So yeah, we'll figure it out. People in the comments have already kind of given me a little flack for the naming, but that's fine. They'll let me know what the proper names are, and I'll try to use those as much as possible. But anyways, we're here in Marysville. Where is the hospital? I need a doctor. I am an injured child with an injured child. We need to be healed. Is there a hospital here? I actually don't know that for a fact. There's the school. Well, you don't do any healing there. I mean, there are nurses in schools, actually, so maybe that is the place. Let's go check it out real quick, just to be certain, because why the heck not? In here, no, science lab. Door number 2. Maybe, this looks nurse-like. Hello? Small wounds can be treated here, but real sickness must be treated in the hospital. Okay, so what does that mean? Yeah, we're healed. We didn't get the PP that we wanted, but we've got all the HP that we could hope for, and I think that's fine enough for us to advance along the train tracks. Maybe we'll die. Some of you may die, but this is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Lord Farquaad, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, we're just going to travel alongside this, and hopefully we don't get run over by any sort of runaway trains. You never know what kind of enemies you're going to see here. Like, look at this. A fugitive in his rope, his sentient rope. It's got sweet kicks and eyeballs, and it's terrifying, but it's all right. We'll kill them both, potentially in the first turn. Oh, the rope is attacking. He's trying to strangle us. Do we kill it? The rope dodged. How does a rope dodge an attack? It's like a snake, maybe, like slithers off to the side. Either way, Nintendo smashed it, and it's wow. It has more than 71 health, and it did 35. Jesus, this rope is stronger than the fugitive. That's incredible. The rope doesn't move anymore, and thank God for it, because its movement was giving me gas. It's going to give me diarrhea. And of course, we get assaulted immediately after by a mad car. Goodness gracious, the landscape here in... Well, it's not Podunk, is it? What is the overall... the land we're in? I understand that this game was like... I don't know, based or influenced. Yep, right here, look, there's the rocket's booty, and it destroyed the rock. We're gonna have to pass through that. I know that the EarthBound games, the Mother series, are... I don't know, based, influenced, whatever. They're created with, like, America in mind, right? Like, this is obviously not supposed to be, like, a Japanese town that we're coming in and out of. That town being Podunk, and I guess Marysville, too. Both of those look pretty Americanized, especially for the time period in which this was created in the early 90s, late 80s. But I don't know that it's necessarily supposed to be America, is it? Can we go? Yes, we can. Hey, we're doing something. Let's just follow the train tracks. If you look on the map, there is something called Union Station. Not to be confused with the Union Station actually in Denver, Colorado, where I'm at, but the Union Station in this state. You see, we got Union Station, Youngtown, LA, Reindeer, Spokane, and Snowman. I like Spokane a lot. Is that what Spokane, Washington turns into on Halloween? And what is this? Oh, it's a lot bigger on the inside than it looks. Hello there.
I heard on the radio that it's a mess everywhere. All costs, I will protect this station.
Well, look at you. You're a good guy. How about you? What's up?
Well, I don't know how far the train goes through, but you need a ticket to ride. Care to buy one?
Ooh. So I can go to all these places. Reindeer, Spokane, Snowman. All right, hold up. I'm going to use my map real quick. Okay, I know this place is not on the map, but can't I just, like, whip it out and look at it? I have to go outside. So, we're looking, I'm guessing the dotted line that protrudes east and then south and west from Marysville, right? It goes east from Marysville, then south. I guess that's the train track. And so I guess it also continues down into that solid black line and then all the way down to Snowman. So Snowman is the furthest away. So I say we go there, and maybe we can just like walk back to Spokane, walk back to Reindeer, and there's probably going to be train stations, and if we need to, we can come back to Union Station. So let's go to Snowman. Sounds nice. I don't know that we're necessarily equipped for winter weather, but we'll see. We also have a lot of cash on hand. Ha! Forgot about that. Oh, we should deposit some of that. So let's not die. Oh, it's $72. I see. These are the individual ticket costs. Capitalism. Excellent. Yes, mark us up. We're only children. Oh, this is cool. This is actually really neat. You get to watch the train. Look, we just passed Marysville. And and into a tunnel. Neat. Can we pull up the map? No. I wanted to see what we were going to pass first. So we're going to go east for a little while, and then we're going to go south. And then we're going to go west, and that's going to bring us to the first town, which I forget. And then after that becomes Spokane, and then... No, it goes Reindeer, Spokane, Snowman, I believe. There's one prior, but I already forgotten it. And that's not, I guess, important. We'll visit it at some point, right? Probably. I don't know. Time for coffee while this is doing its thing. And while I'm drinking coffee here, while we're enjoying this beautiful, beautiful train ride, how do you like your coffee? Random, weird, honestly kind of useless question, but I'm curious. The people that watch EarthBound Beginnings Let's Plays, how do you like your coffee? I myself like it a number of ways. To be honest with you, I'm kind of an addict, but I prefer it with 2 tablespoons of creamer and a half scoop of vanilla protein. Yeah, try that out. Okay, talk to people. I was on my way to Youngtown to look for my wife. But without the train running, how can I get there? The train is running now, my man. Can I tell you that? Can I, like, telekinesis it into your cerebellum? Can I penetrate your brain? Give you the good news, my boy. Telepathy. No, there's nothing going on. Okay. Woman?
Mom left for Youngtown. We haven't heard from her for days now. Dad and I are going there to look for her.
Okay. So that's maybe something we could do. My heroic urges are telling me to go to Youngtown, but we just spent $72 to get here, so let's explore here first. I am a clairvoyant, still in training. However, this much I can't see. You shall return again to Union Station. Although I'm not completely sure. Wow! He's a genius! You don't say. We'll go back to Union Station at some point. Alright, so we're... Snowman. It looks like the main block of the city is due east of here, but there is also this ridge. What do we... We go south, I'm guessing? It doesn't seem to be any other way. Forest. Oh, yep, I knew it was coming. A random encounter. What is it? It's a polar bear! You know, their faces are actually kind of disturbing. I haven't mentioned that before, but wow. High defense. High defense. Not too terribly strong in the way of offense. 11's nothing crazy, but yeah, look at that. Dewey only did 1, and Ninten did 11. We might consider running. Not sure. I want to see how much XP we get out of this. Thus far, we've done 23 damage, have we? No, more than that. 43, 63, 71, 72. I don't know. I could be off here, but the polar bear should die now. Perfect. Yeah, I found that most of these enemies do not have like 100 HP. And that's not to say that they will. Wow, immediately assaulted by a lone wolf. The Lone Ranger, hiding amongst the trees, searching for children to feast upon. Look at him now. Isn't it simply marvelous? No, it's disgusting. Dewey has rabies now. But anyways, yeah, most of these enemies that I've faced thus far have not had upwards of 100 HP. They've had seemingly like 70 and lower. But I'm sure that that is subject to change here in short order, as we're accompanied by a wealth of new threatening enemies. So let's rub our life up D all over Dewey real quick. Potentially do it twice. 63, 65, that's fine. Okay, cool. Civilization! Enter the first house we see. No, that's right, square door. Can't go in there. I heard everyone in Youngtown has disappeared. Alright, more Youngtown. Maybe Youngtown's the way we should be going.
Beano's house is a chateau, not a mansion.
Beano! Hey, that's our girl.
But I'll bet you already knew that.
I didn't know that Beano was an affluent young lady. I actually didn't know anything about her.
Beano hasn't been to school lately. I'm so worried.
But life is a game, but sometimes you have to rest. Indeed. And what does the sign say here? Nope, don't talk to it. Communicate with the sign. Snowman Chateau, straight ahead. Ah, Beano. Milady, we much require your services so that we might take this duo into a trio. 3's a crowd, but we've got room for it, and oh my god! Oh, buddy. Oh, leave. Leave now. We must go. No! Oh, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead! Oh boy, this is not good. Shoot. Shoot. Shumungus. Wow. All of the dogs feasting upon Nintendo. It's gruesome. It's a good thing this game is played with sprites and in a turn-based system, because if this was some sort of like open world 3D adventure, it would be rated M for mature. Nintendo flesh strewn about, limbs crackling. Horrifying. Okay, straight ahead it said, but this is actually kind of a convoluted journey. Is this the chateau? It's like a church. You have appeared, just like in my dream. The boy in my dream looked just like you. Are you Beano? Nothing happened. How do we use... Okay. So if that is Beano, we can't enlist her services just yet. My daughter, Beano, has never been a brave girl, but she is kind of heart and has a secret strength. So what does that mean? Does that mean she is psi sensitive? That means she can do stuff to potentially help us in our journey? I mean, I'd have to lean that direction given the fact that we named her, but Whatever the case may be, it would seem that we cannot enlist her help just yet. We can go on. No, we cannot go any further forward. So we're going to go back, God help us, to get assaulted by the same group of wolves. They hunger for more. Oh, God. Darn you, carrot cake. Show him what for it means to be super sand lesbian. Yeah, we're struggling here. So my plan is to go back to the train station and go to Youngstown. It seems that we've investigated all that we can here. I'll double check in the surroundings just to see for sure that there's no one else we can speak to, but I think that we hit everyone. It seems that Snowman's not exactly a huge town like Podunk or Marysville, and that's fine, right? It can get a little bit time-consuming when there's a ton of people to talk to. Not that it's disinteresting or anything, but I don't know. I don't think it suits an LP super well, especially my style of LPing, where I like to just play the entire game and show everything that I'm doing for the most part. Not everyone's a fan of that. Oh no! There's more. There's Jack down there, but let's talk to this boy.
You kids are crazy, running around with just t-shirts on.
He's got COVID. Wait, am I sick? I have a cold. Oh, great. There is a chateau in the mountains to the east. Everyone here is sick. Everyone's diseased. We need to quarantine this whole place.
My grandfather lives in Yucca Desert. If you see him, please say hello for me.
Right. Of course I will.
Have you been to the ghost house in Spokane?
No, I don't want you to go, but if you do, you do that. Okay, 2 places here. Hello, woman. Welcome, $2.50 for a night. Oh, glob. That's expensive, and that will not heal my cold. I'm guessing that it'll restore my health and my pee-pee, but I don't need that. We can buy mouthwash here for $175. What kind of mouthwash is that? Sourced directly from the mouthwash mines of Neptune, I guess. In a frying pan. A frying pan. Interesting. While we're here, let's deposit some funds just in case we die, because we're getting kind of close, especially with us carrying an infectious disease. Let's just deposit all of it. Yeah. Okay. Now we can continue to explore this, but first let's do a quick couple heals just to extend our ability to speak to people. Before we pass out face down in the snow to illness, let's heal. Okay. Now you. young lady. No, wait, I don't need to check you out. Excuse me. My grandfather. Oh, no, we already spoke to her. Yeah, grandfather, Yucca Desert, will do. Couple more people here.
It's freezing here in Snowman. Don't catch your death of cold. Brush your teeth too. Hack, hack, wheeze.
Interesting lot. Oh my, your nose is running. It is. I'm sick. I'm diseased. Can't you see?
Please say hello to the camel's bones in Yucca's desert. I knew that camel once upon a time.
Did you now? Okay, well, that looks like it's everything here. Let's hop back on the... we gotta pull more cash out. I forgot. Trains are not free. Trains cost money. Of course they do. This one, right? No, one next door. And let me read this Jack sign while I'm here, just because... never mind. The sign has no problem. I never thought it did, but I thought it might have words, perhaps words we could read to better understand what it says beyond just Jack, but maybe Jack is all that it's meant to say. So account balance, yes. We're going to take out 200 because we're going to want to get tickets all the way back to Marysville and then also tickets to Youngstown afterwards. And I guess I could have just taken the amount necessary to get to Marysville, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we gotta go west? We're dying significantly. We need to get to a hospital. Yeah, we're gonna go to Marysville and get the magic man to heal us. Hopefully, I don't know. We might die before we get there because these wolves are persistent. Good God, this same pack of 4. They just crave the 12-year-old flesh. It's extremely disturbing. I have to imagine that they're not eating super... oh my God! Okay, it's just one of them. We can do that. We can kill the one. I was gonna say, I have to imagine they're not eating super well if they're just hunting these boys like this, right? Like, they're hanging out right outside of town. They've got to be just pining after all the children of the village. Perhaps the villagers should do something about that? I don't know. Like, I am a friend of animals, me, myself, personally. I love all animals. I love wolves. But that being said, if they're attacking children right within the town limits, you gotta do something about that, man. You gotta, incentivize the wolves' relocation. There's room for everyone, I assure you. Wolves, you guys could go, eat the hippies by Podunk or something, because the hippies are, for whatever reason, deranged and into attacking children as well. So maybe you won't eat them. Maybe you guys can just get along and bond over your shared hunger for child flesh. Oh boy. Oh boy, do we kill it, please, because you're about to die. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, ooh, 111. Wow. Well done, Nintendo. Well done indeed. We gotta not take another step, lest we get accosted once more, because we desperately need to life up both of ourselves, and we're running low on PP here. I mean, I guess we're fine. It only takes 3 to do each life up, but we're running lower than I would like to be, especially if we continue to get accosted at every, 2 steps, and not to mention we're suffering from COVID. We made it. Thank God. Okay, hey buddy, take me to a freaking doctor, please. I need a ticket. Oh, so we can't even go to Youngstown. Son of a munchlax. Okay, here's my thought process. Let's go to Spokane, because it's the next town over, and maybe they'll have a hospital? Or should I just go all the way back to Union, because I know... yeah, I'll just do that. We'll go to Spokane another time. We'll go all the way back to Union, because then I know that we can just go south to Marysville and heal ourselves. And it's nice, so it seems that the cold, the illness that we've acquired from our contact with some of those individuals, it was depleting our health every couple of steps. If we didn't move, we didn't deplete our health. But now we're on a train, we're moving a lot, so it's a good thing it's not just rapidly dissipating. But I guess that makes sense. It's probably trying to be tied more so to the physical movement, right? Like Ninten, while he is sick now, yes, is probably sleeping in the train. It's something that you would want to do while sick. I mean, obviously, if you're sick, you don't want to get on a train. And if you absolutely must, you better be like wearing a mask. But I can see how hiking would probably make you feel significantly worse than, yeah, sitting in a train cab. Either which way, though, he is suffering, and I feel terrible about it. It's our poor little lad, man. We got to take care of him. Where are we at now? We got 105. We'll do okay. Hopefully we don't run into too many enemies on the way back south. Even if we do, they're not as strong as that pack of wolves. I mean, when they come in numbers like this, it's a little concerning, but I think we should be fine to do it in 2 turns. Got one of them in 1, so that's great. Can Dewey do the second? Maybe. Dewey, can you do it? Yeah! Very nice. Okay. Very, very nice. And Dewey got a level out of it, too. He deserves it. Goodness gracious. Fight by 1, wisdom by 4, strength by 2, force by 2, maximum HP by 5. Pretty solid. Pretty solid, Dewster. Dewmeister. Lloydinator. Oh, God. More than 1 car? A car and a truck. We're out of here. We're out of here. What kind of battle is this? This is not fair. Oh, God. Yeah, they're actually pretty strong. Oh, boy. No, not the truck, too. They're out of control. Where are their drivers? Thank you, Dewey, for leading the charge in our escape. We desperately needed that because I don't want to fight multiple enemies at one time. Golly gee williker. Just leave us alone, Captain America. Thank you. Okay, we've got to be coming up close here. Yep, once we reach the shrubs, I know we're like right there. Okay, so where's the hospital in Marysville again? They identify themselves pretty blatantly with the cross symbol. But I don't recall where it is. Oh, there it is. Hello. Hello. Let me in. How do I heal here? I'm not here to visit anyone. If you are the patient, please go to the back room. Okay. Slip into the back room. The doctor will be with you shortly. First, show me your money. Okay, I need $64 for the treatment. Yep, please, just do that. Thank you. Excellent. Now, doesn't do my pee-pee at all. It just made the cold go away. So whatever, that's fine. We can go eat sushi at Mom's place. And then we can see about going to Youngstown, I guess? I don't know. It didn't seem like the train went through, so maybe we should walk up to Union Station, then walk east? Or should we go explore Reindeer, Spokane, and even Snowman a little bit more? Not sure yet, but we'll figure that out next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Oh hey, and one more thing. If you liked the video, please let me know in the comments below and consider liking the video itself as well. I truly appreciate any little bit of support, and it's little gestures like this that help make continued LPs possible. For other ways to support the channel, please consider sharing it or subscribing and following the social media links in the video description below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.